So let me guess, you pulled Iroi, went on YouTube and looked up a guide, realized that you failed English and you failed math. No, I'm not projecting right now, and realized that you need a guide for dummies. Well, you come to the right place, my boys. Hey, you come to the right place. What is Iroi? Iroi is a support, a healer, an attack buffer, a blossom supporter, can even become a meme DPS, but I'm gonna just be so honest, guys, you're really not supposed to use her like that. But I mean, you know, you can use it for whoever you want. Let's just be honest, guys. But to dumb it down, she's basically a support that makes everyone on the team stronger. And if you're using a blossom team, she can easily be one of the best supports in the game, even though she kind of already is the best support in the game. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's just go ahead and get into down and dirty. All right, now before I get into this long text for no reason, yes, we did fail math and we did fail English, so we don't know what half of this is saying, but it doesn't matter because I know what it's saying. And I'm going to teach you guys what it's saying, just in a dumber version. Now, before we even talk about the abilities, let me tell you what Iroi is actually trying to do. Okay, for one, she buffs attacks. Okay, she buffs attacks, she heals, she gathers enemies around, and helps Blossom, basically enables Blossom, which low-key, aka, can help Shinku. But again, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Okay, that's why, like, you need to understand that. Okay, she's not a DPS, she's a healer, she's a supporter, and basically that's what she is. Okay, all right, here's the main thing you need to know when you're playing. You see this bar down here? Ignore my beautiful watermark, but let's just focus on this down here. Actually, no, let me help you guys out. So as you can see, this bar down here is called Imagine. That actually is spelled image, but it doesn't matter. It's called Imagine. Okay, this is where, or this is kind of like the bulk of the character, right? You can get this full by generating attacks and generating skills. Okay, I mean, honestly, think of it like a battery. Like, you literally fill a battery up. If the battery is low, you gotta put in another battery, aka attacks and skills. So that's all you need to know about that. Okay, that's just a dumbed down version. Okay, now she has the E. Okay, her E, as you can see, it is building up as I'm attacking. Now it's completely full. Okay, all right, now let me explain to you guys what her E is. Her E does way too much. I'm gonna just be honest. It gathers enemies, gives imagination, which is the bar at the bottom, heals people, attack buffs. Like, what does it not do? Honestly, it's like that one meme from Doctor Strange, like, what do you do? Instead, we need to be asking Iroi, what do you not do? Because she does way too much. But look at this. As you can see the buff, the red stuff showing that it's attack buffs. Okay, now if you hold it, the other team members end up going to a state called, you're gonna see, watch, go into this right here. You see how it's sheep over here, now it's gone, right? Okay, that's what that is. I'll explain that in a minute. Her ultimate creates a healing field, deals damage on impact. There is an enhanced version since it is full, so that one is different, but I'm just giving you guys the base one. So as you just saw there, it was doing continuous damage, which just goes to show you it does do damage if it's full. Okay, if it's full, think of it like a battery. If the battery is full before you ult, then that's how it's going to become an even better ultimate. That's what Loki is. Honestly, that's when we call it an ultra, like Dragon Ball Legends. Y'all know what I'm talking about? No? Okay, yeah, I don't know. But let me just show you guys the amount of crazy grouping this has. Okay, all of that. This is the best grouping in the game, better than GUN, better than what Sakiri. And it's kind of crazy that I just got GUN's outfit almost to level 10, and now, well, that's pretty much useless. Thank you, Iroi, for that one. Really thank you on that one. All right, now let me show you guys one thing. The sheep. Okay, now this skill over here is the E. If you hold the E, these turn into different things. Let me show you. So let me explain to you guys real quickly. Okay, now in this form, the teammates are gone. You cannot switch to the teammates. They turn into sheep. Okay, she literally sacrifices the teammates and the sheep fight for you. That's really all you need to know. It doesn't matter. They do the same damage. Like, it's not much you need to know that is too crazy or differently like that. They do different damage, stuff like that. Again, when they glow up, you can click on one of them, which would, for me, it would be the 1 button. And yeah, like I said, they stay on the battlefield. They all do damage. You can get a blossom charge, like I said, once they're at the recycling thing, and then, you know, bada bing, bada boom. All right, now let me show you guys how you revive. Okay, remember, this is the thing we was glazing. Now it is a temporary revive, but it doesn't matter because you still can revive them. So you ult, and then guess what? As you can see, ooh, that was perfect. That was honestly perfect, even though we just died again. But as you can see right there, you do that, and then that's how they end up coming back on the battlefield, which is only possible because she has Imagine. Now, like I said, once the ultimate does end, you do have to, you know, say goodbye. But like I said, bro, you can spam this ultimate, you can heal, buff your attack, and then you can just keep going from there, guys. Like I said, this is still very broken. Like, might I add, like, let me just let that be very clear. Let that be known. Don't let nobody fool you. No, this is a T0 feat. Mind you, it keeps going. Okay, yeah, so she's even more busted, by the way. Even if this character was to die here, they can come back, because y'all just saw that Hathor got demolish. And now she's gone. She can continuously do that, by the way. As long as Iroi does not die herself, guys, it's over. And look at, she's already back at full HP. Her ultimate, when you have it all the way maxed up, it can create a healing field, deal damage. If it's enhanced version, revive the enemy. It does obviously, of course, drain the imagination, so you have to do this while you in the imagination state. I mean, guys, very busted, very easy to use. 9 times out of 10 you're gonna want to use this when it's full, unless you somehow or some way are low on HP and you want to go ahead and just pop it in before it. Let me tell you what is one of Iori's greatest things, and which is why you need to run her on a Blossom team. This right here, Blossom enhancement. Now, of course, I'm not going to read all of this because you guys are not going to understand what it is. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay, so I'm going to give you a rundown of basically what this is. A TLDR, let's call it. Okay, basically every time a blossom happens, she creates more blossoms, and then those more blossoms equal more bullets, which aka is more damage. So basically, just to put it short, whenever she does a blossom, she does more damage. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all you gotta say. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know all this XYZ. Just know every time she does a blossom, she has more blossom damage. Like, that's why it's showing it's showing these numbers 0.5, like all of this, right? Just know that when she does a blossom, she like basically summons more blossoms, which basically means you do more damage. That's all you need to know. Now, again, let me just show you guys a quick rotation of Iroi. Okay, ignore my terrible skills here, guys. I get anxious under pressure. You know, you can ask Jane Doe or Zonko. And you wanna know what's crazy right now? I can take all this damage and it really doesn't matter. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. Hold on, wait. Ultimate, then you swap out. Do your thing with Shinku. That's all you do, guys. Then you rinse and repeat. And mind you, this is just Iori is what you're supposed to do. I'm just telling you what you need to do for her. Like I said, build up Imagine, which is the Imagine is down here, FYI. Build that up. Use the skill to build it up even more. Honestly, now would really be a good time to switch, but so use E, then use Q. Then you swap out Shinku, do their Q, rinse and repeat. That's all you need to know. Okay, that's how you basically, that is Iori's gameplay loop. Not her team rotation, but that's her gameplay loop. And then mind you, keep in mind, this is for a Blossom team. If this wasn't for a Blossom team, which you can't run her without a Blossom team, just let that be clear, you basically just swap to a DPS, you know, do their ultimate, do their E, you know, rinse repeat on that, you know. So okay, now what are some common mistakes that you're going to be having while you play Iroi? For one, do not ultimate with an empty Imagine. Hear me out, guys. While it is cool, the only reason you need to like ultimate if you don't have a full Imagine is if somehow, some way you suck so bad to where half your HP is gone, which I know you guys don't suck that bad. Plus NT is not really that hard, guys. Let's, you know, be honest. Okay, another thing, don't ignore her skill. Okay, that skill is, for one, the stuff that helps you build. For one, it groups up all the enemies, groups up every enemy, builds your imagination so you can get that ultimate better, provides healing, provides attack buffs. Yeah, like, you need to be using this character's E as much as you can get it. Honestly, I'm just be so honest, fellas. Another common mistake I might see, make sure you don't hold the E, because if you hold the E, you're going to go into the sheep, and then that's how you're going to turn into Iroi into a DPS, which she is really not a DPS. She's more like a meme DPS. Think of like Mr. Sane from Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi G3. That character's garbage. She's a meme. Do not use her as a DPS. That's what you got Shinku for, which, as you guys know, Shinku is now let's just say she's in the top ranks. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, another mistake that I might end up seeing, like, her best team is going to be on a Blossom team. Okay, now I'm not saying you don't, like, I'm not saying you can't, like, you have to run her on a Blossom team, of course, obviously, because she does buff and heal and revive temporarily. So I'm not saying you have to, but her best teams are going to be on a Blossom team. Okay, now since I'm on the screen right now, let me just go ahead and tell you guys the best Iroi teams while I'm here. Now let me just make this very clear. You can put Iroi on any team. All you really need to do is use your skill, ultimate, dip out, let the other DPS go in, and let them pretty much go crazy on the whole screen, like how I be doing with Zonko, and then call it a day. But it's still best to put her on the Blossom team because of her passive, which is basically gives you more blossoms, by the way. But all right, now for one, add Iroi. Duh, like, this is not, you know, self-explanatory. I don't know why I would need to even be explaining that. Add Iroi. Next thing, gotta add Zero, guys. You already know this guy is broken. This MC is broken. This MC is going nowhere anytime soon. Again, can cause an Esper cycle instantly. Like, no one's beating that. Like, stop it. Like, stop. Another good one to have, and this is for you free-to-play players, GUN. GUN is good. She provides basically 2 more bullets to if you basically trigger a Blossom. That's all she does, allowing double damage, double Blossom damage from the Esper cycle. cycle, and a strong like option for like AoE content, because I'm telling you right now, beyond the like rails is AoE content for the time being. AoE content. Now again, I haven't tried the new Beyond the Rails, but Sun Ring, you're gonna need AoE attacks. Having Iroi and G-Win on that, peak, honestly peak. Okay, another option you can add, which I do not have her, even though I can get her from my free character selector, is you can get Securi. Reason why I say Securi is they buff the attack by 30%, take away the enemy's defenses with her ultimate, and then it's even greater if you have her with her awakening, active awakening, even greater. Wishful resilience, I think it's called. That even does it does even more damage with her ultimate. She does have the opportunity to trigger, I believe, a hex expert cycle for Iroi to deal 20% more damage. That's only for Iroi if you're trying to do the meme DPS build, which I would not recommend doing, but if you want to, okay. So having Securi and G-Win and MC, all free to play options, very good team to have. Very good team. Not like a crazy damage building team, but overall it's a good team. This team heals, this team does attack buffs, ignores defense on the enemy, take the defense down. Pretty good, if I had to say so myself. So this is like the free to play team. Imagine Securi is right here, guys. I mean I can get her, but or you can trade out Securi, or because I do have, switch it out for Hathor. Okay, reason why I'm saying that, Hathor, she can take advantage of a charge team and set up for higher ultimate, go even higher, having a higher ultimate damage, and it extends her aroma for 12 seconds, allowing for more charges and allowing for crit buffs when attacking with Ramoa. Is it called Renoma or Ramora? Regardless, she can have that. Okay, again, you can really change these out for anybody. Like I said, you can't go wrong with a Blossom team. So make this non-elite if you want. Blossom team right there, they can take advantage of the buff, take advantage of the defense ignore, adds another Blossom to the team, good DPS. I mean, if you somehow somebody have, you know, obsessed with Mint, you can put Mint on there. Would I do that? No. Shinku right here again can take advantage of it. Iroi does attack buff and ignore defense. Iroi is basically like the, honestly, like the shorekeeper of Shinku. Like you pop Iori's skill and her ult, bring Shinku in, she basically is gonna nuke the boss. I'm just keeping it a buck, whoever you facing. So those are the options for the teams, and that's that. All right, now her weapon, you really don't need to put too much thought into this. This is not even fully leveled up, but this is her sig weapon. Okay, so you can either get her signature, you can go to the battle pass, use the battle pass ones, or you can use the free to play ones. Okay, I mean, as you can see, very good weapon, increases attack by 16%. When the weaponer performs healing, increases the wearer's inanimate damage by 30% and all allies. Woo, pretty good weapon, if I do say so myself, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Another good one you can use is the Youthful Fantasy. Not gonna explain it, just know you can use that if you don't have her sig. Her sig is going to be leagues better because this thing gives 13% attack and 30% to all allies with inanimate damage, by the way. So you really can't beat that. But if you don't, trying to go to free play option, trying to go to grinding option, can use this. Here's another one you can use. Not the greatest, but it is doable if you don't have her sig or the other one I just showed you guys. And the last one, you can use clear. Is that clear skies or clear skis? Guys, I'm so serious. I did fail English. Don't know how I passed, but I don't know if that says skies or ski. Regardless, you can use this because as you can see, anima damage 20%, redirect skills and ultimate by 20%, increases anima damage. So use that if you want. If you have no other options, you can use that. Now again, you guys don't know the system. It's not that hard. I promise you it's not that hard. Don't ignore it. Listen, honestly, just ignore the screen and just listen to what I'm about to tell you, okay? Get as many as these. As you can see, the ones that I have equipped on Iroi, see how it says attack? Try to get mostly attack. See how that says attack, that one says attack, that one says attack, that one says attack, that one says attack. Most of these say attack, okay? All of them say attack. Main thing, that's the main thing you want to get. Get attack, okay? Get HP as well. And make sure you use the Speedy Hedgehog cartridge, okay? Now, as you can see, I don't have the Speedy Hedgehog, the gold one. I need to, but I find it ironic how I got all of these gold ones, but none of them is Speedy Hedgehog. This Loki Zonko better be able to take one of these gold cartridges because I'm really not trying to have to go grind for a gold one. Either way, get a Speedy Hedgehog gold one if you can. I got a purple one, obviously doesn't matter which one. So that's all you need to know about this, honestly. Try to go for attack, try to go for also try to get that crit damage up and universal damage, okay? But mainly just attack and HP and try to get some of that defense up, okay? All right, now the skill priority, as you can see, I'm still building mine up pretty much the same as Shinku, if I said that before. Skill, ultimate, basic attack, and then the support skill. Definitely need to get this up ASAP. Actually, since I'm right here, let me go ahead and do that. Make sure you get these as well. Get these, okay? Get both of these over there, okay? If honestly, if there was one thing you would get still, do the skills and the ultimate. You could really skip the basic attack if I'm being honest and go for the support skills, but you do you know, pick one. I will pick this one because like I said, this one is the blossom. When you do an Esper cycle, it does more damage, so I would still do that one. I'm gonna be so honest. Now, what awakening should you get her at? 0. You don't need an awakening for this character. As I can like, her main kit, she can revive, she can heal, attack buffs, all of that she can do without needing an awakening. But if you have to go for one, go for the A1 because it restores 3 imagination points per second while she's off the field. So basically when she gets on the field, she can be at full imagination to potentially on the rotation. Then you can get her A2. This right here summons her clones, restores all, look at this is all you need to know, restores all team members HP by 120 of Iori's attack. That's all you need to know. Good one. Or here's another good one, her A5 additional increases all team members attack by 15% of Iori's base attack for 20 seconds. Another good one. But like I said, if you're gonna get any dupes, do A1, A2, A5. Start with the one that gives you the imagine per second. That would be A1. I don't know why it's like you gotta click it, but that would be A1. Start with this one because that means she can ult more, which she can use that ult to then have the buffs to where Shinku could come in and do Giga Chag damage. Now, should you pull Iroi? Okay, I'm gonna split this into 4 different categories, maybe 5 because I did fail math. If you're a new player, go and pull her. This brings a lot of value into your account, and like I said, she's already a T0 support unit, and there's not that many supports in this game. Haniel is decent. Sakuri is the second best one. Iroi is gonna be one for a while. She, again, guys, she heals the team and she temporarily revives the teammates. Nobody else can do that in the game. Just let me know, nobody else can do that in the game. So if you're a new player, I would suggest you pull her. If you're a meta player, ding like me, definitely pull her. Like, you pull her, easily pull her. This is not even a question. If you're a meta player, yes, pull her. She heals, she attack buffs, she groups, she revives, temporarily revives the enemy. She does pretty much everything this game needs right now. She does that, so go and pull her. Okay, if you are a main Blossom team, which low-key Blossom has been getting a lot of love lately, don't know what's up with that. I feel like, I don't know, they gotta lay off that. Either way, if you're a Blossom player, this is like, bro, I won't say you really need her because if you have GUN, you're good. But I mean, this is really a replacement for GUN. She groups better, heals, attack buffs, ignores defense, lowers the defense. I mean, buddy, what more can I say? Only reason you would need to skip is if you're saving for Zonko, which if that is the case, valid. Okay, that is valid, but at the same time, Zonko might not be that good. I don't know, she's a DPS. DPS is come and go, y'all. DPS is come and go, okay? That being said, though, overall, I say 80% of the players need to pull her. 20% is like the saving, or you just don't want to pull her because you're not, I don't know, just for no reason. I really don't know. All right, now to recap everything, if you somehow, somebody did not listen to all of that, even though it was the most extremely dumbed down version I can do, mind you, I'm a dumbed down guy. Use Iori's skill, build her imagination guild, use her ultimate, swap to a DPS, then rinse and repeat, do the rotation again. If it's a Blossom team, use her skill, use her ultimate, swap out, Esper cycle goes, bullets go flying everywhere, you use the DPS ultimate, do Giga Chag damage, bada bing bada boom, rinse and repeat again.